Hey, what up, what up, y'all? What's good, what's good? Another beautiful day out, man. Another beautiful day out. I'm waiting on this New England weather to do what it does. And drop down to 35 degrees out of nowhere. That's what I'm waiting on. Right now, it's so nice, man. It's so nice out right now that the allergies is affecting us. People with allergies. That's crazy. But yeah, man, y'all see it, man. Y'all see the topic. Y'all see the showrunner. Zion Williamson. We about to have to start labeling him as injury prone. Because college, he got injured. Came into the league injured. Missed the half of the season. And so on and so forth. So we're going to have to label him as injury prone. Because, what and now here's the problem that New Orleans is having, right? Here's the problem that New Orleans is having. He won out because they're not winning, right? He won out. They saying, the reports are they can't make him happy. They're not winning enough for him. All right, so when was it not known that if you're the best player, you go to one of the worst teams, right? That's why the worst teams get the lottery picks. So they can get their best players so things can even out, so it can be some type of parity in the NBA, NFL, everywhere, right? Right. So before he really got in the mix, there was a trade, and New Orleans got players. So you got Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying? And then you add him to the mix. So the team is not so bad, right? Just like his teammate, RJ Barrett. You add, they got pieces in New York. And that's what happened there. Now look at New York. New York was in the playoffs last year. Not because of RJ Barrett, but I'm just saying he contributed. So New York made the playoffs. So that means they taking the necessary steps. RJ Barrett was there every game. He was there. Zion Williamson's problem is he's never there. Start of the season. Everybody's supposed to come out at full strength at the beginning of the season. Come out at full strength. Lay your groundwork, make your ground. Grab your position where you're going to be in probably the first month of the season, right? Zion Williamson never there. He's never there. So if I was New Orleans, when he said, when all these reports keep coming out, oh, he ain't happy there, they're not winning. If I was New Orleans, I would put out a press release that says, we not happy with Zion Williamson because he's never on the court. We paid him for X amount of games. He only played Y amount of games. You know what I'm saying? So who is he to demand anything because of results? He's not even there for the results because he's always injured. Now he got a foot injury, right? His number one issue is what? Size, weight, right? So now this foot injury, there's no conditioning being done. I already read a report yesterday that said he's at or over the 300-pound mark. So now New Orleans got to wait some more when he do come back. They got to wait on him to, I guess, play himself in the condition. They got to wait on that now. Which, when you're out of shape, playing a sport like that, you usually injure something else. You usually injure something else. So who got the right to be unhappy? New Orleans or Zion Williamson? Because if you really think about it, New Orleans is the one that's losing out. They got a superstar that's never there. And obviously they got a superstar that's not happy being there. He's not even happy being there. So yeah, what are we doing? Zion, what are we doing? So if I'm New Orleans, like, just being real, I would let him and his agent, his team, his family, whoever, I would let them seek a trade. I would let them seek a trade, honestly. To be honest, if I was New Orleans, I would give Philadelphia a call and just straight up ask them what's up. What you gonna do? Ben Simmons for Zion Williamson. Because neither one of them want to be where they are. Zion gonna go to a team that he's winning, where he's winning. You know what I'm saying? And so he'll be happy. Philadelphia might not be happy because then you would have Zion Williamson, who's always injured, and Joel Embiid, who's injured a lot. But you know what I'm saying? It won't be no childish stuff going on back and forth between the team and the player, right? So that would probably cancel that problem. That would probably cancel the problems, right? So then on the flip side, you would have Ben Simmons in New Orleans, right? He played at LSU. So he'll be, in a sense, going back to where he came from before he turned professional, right? Well, before he went to the NBA, because he's definitely not professional attitude and the way he's handling the job, right? But he would be in New Orleans, and he would be clearly like solidified in his own role there. Because I don't want to say the best player, but I think he would be the best player. I think he would be the best player there. I think he would be. I think he is. I would take him over Brandon Ingram. You know, and with the exit of Lonzo Ball to Chicago, he could even have, you know, a lot of ball handling duties, which he's used to anyway. And they got some dudes that love to shoot. So and they don't have a low post presence, right? So he can do his work in the low post, dish the ball to the shooters, and I feel like everybody would be happy. Nobody, and they got some similarities. Bigger. Ben Simmons is a little bit taller. Well, he's a good amount taller. He's like 5 inches, 4 inches taller, 3 or 4 inches taller. Both left-handed, both attack. So all the spacing would pretty much be the same on the floor, because they both. Zion can use both hands a little better, but I mean, Ben Simmons is so athletic. When he get in the air, it don't even really matter. But they both attack the left side. Attacking the left side is their strength. So I mean, I don't see it being an issue of they would have to change up everything, because Zion handled the ball, but Ben Simmons would probably handle it more, and it would actually probably work out better for New Orleans having Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll. It's funny because he'll be the best player on the team, right? But he won't require as many shots as Zion Williamson did. So Brandon Ingram will love that. Josh Hart will, those dudes will love that, because their shots will go up a little bit more, because they don't have a guy who is so much as a scorer as Zion Williamson. So I just feel like that trade would do so much for both guys. They'll both be out of situations they don't want to be in. Get to start fresh. So at that point, you already know anything that goes downhill from that point, they was the problem from the first scenario. See, because a lot of these dudes, they like to owe the team, owe the coach, owe the my teammates, the fans, all this, the media in that town. They like to do all that, right? You put them in a position where everything is fresh. Both of these dudes is real young, got 10 plus years ahead of them. Both of these dudes is all-stars. You know what I'm saying? So anything from that point, both of these dudes is leaders. Ben Simmons not so much, but hopefully he'll get there. But both of these dudes is at a point in the NBA in their careers where they're up at the top, not at the middle, not at the bottom. They're in the top half of the NBA, right? So anything that goes wrong at the next destination is on them. And then what happened at the previous destination. It was their fault if it goes that way. Ben Simmons caused his own problems. But it's here now, and he's like really, really forcing Philadelphia's hand. Zion Williamson is being more professional in his situation at a younger age. Get that? Imagine that. But he's being more professional in his situation, But you still getting the rumblings that he don't want to be there. It's clear he don't want to be there, but he's going to work every day, and not now, but he's going to work every day and he's performing. Because I don't have no idea. I don't have a question that if Zion Williamson was healthy, that he would be at training camp and at practice and starting the season with the team. But he got to get reevaluated in 2 weeks. So, with that being said, it's probably going to be another 4 weeks before he step on the court. Because 2 weeks from now, they're not just going to say, go play tomorrow. Nah, they're gonna say, cool, you scheduled to return in a week or two. They gotta get, they're gonna give New Orleans a date, and New Orleans gonna, put it in the injury report or whatever. So I just feel like, man, with that being said, those dudes for each other will be a perfect swap. Perfect swap. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they'll each make the other team's situation better. And clearly it'll be better for them because it won't be no more acting out and putting stuff in the media, because like I said, anything that happens from here on out, if you go to another team, you're the problem. But the main thing is with them, Ben Simmons is killing his trade value. He's killing his trade value because any other team in the league is gonna say, well, damn, this is how he gonna act when he don't want to do his job, when he don't want to do the job he signed up for. Because this is not like this wasn't the military draft. This is the NBA draft. First of all, when you got there, you was hurt. They had to wait on you. So it's like all these dudes with all these injuries, and then they got the most complaints. You know what I'm saying? All kind of complaints. But, that's what the NBA letting them do now. The NBA, they're babying them. The dudes are so young, man. You got to treat them like kids. You got, like, a lot of these dudes come in the NBA and they can't even go hang out and go to clubs. They just got to sit at home and play video games all day and night. So Zion came to the NBA with bad health habits. He was out of shape, too big when he came. He got a $90 million contract with Nike, I think, or maybe a little bit less, but whatever that contract was, that's enough to get a personal trainer that's going to be with you 24/7 and get your eating habits right, get your conditioning right, keep your muscles loose and all that. But every year he got to get from 300 to 285, his playing weight, 285. What kind of playing weight is that? That's wear and tear, bro. That's wear and tear. So he's trying to get from 300 to 285 every year. Like that's good. He I don't know, man. I don't know. He somebody got to sit him down and talk to him. But that's the problem with these young dudes. They're so young, right? You can't even talk to them. You can't even. You definitely can't tell them the truth. You definitely can't tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is like the worst thing you can say to somebody. You tell these kids the truth nowadays is like, man, like you could tell Zion, Zion, you too heavy, to play the position you playing, for all the up and down the court, jumping. You know what I'm saying? And he probably don't want to hear that. Or his family's probably like, well, if we say that, he ain't gonna give us no money. He ain't gonna do this for us. He ain't gonna do that for us. Ben Simmons, they already reported that all his family, all his out of basketball team, all they do is babysit and coddle him. So that's how come you can't tell him, yo, man, you got to shoot jump shots in order to, to expand your game and help the team. He's shooting all these jump shots in them summer leagues. He's shooting all them jump shots against dudes that play at Lifetime Fitness. That don't mean nothing. And when you get in the NBA game with dudes on your level, for the season, you be 1 for 11 on threes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is from people not being able to tell them what they need to hear about their self and their career. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what that is. People not being able to tell you nothing for fear that you ain't gonna take care of them or you gonna throw a little temper tantrum. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh boy, got the Vetti. Yeah, man. Like, yo, it's beyond crazy to me. I don't know if it's, and they both got fathers, so you can't even say that's what happens when the kids is raised without a father. They don't be tough. It's just the fact that the kid done grew and turned into a cash cow. But that's the one you got to get a hold of, because you looking on TV at all these dudes stealing dental work and all that because they just running free. No, they don't got nobody to tell them, yo, that don't make no sense. That's stupid. Sit down, and you know what I'm saying? So they just go crazy. You a millionaire making millions a year, but you stealing dental work, you frauding the health care system that the NBA got in place. That's all from people that's all from people being afraid to tell you what they got to tell you, what they need to tell you, you know? But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Drop a comment, hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and grab the channel membership. Channel membership. Grab them memberships, man. About to take off with or without you. You know what I'm saying? About to take off with or without you, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.